Well, there were a few decent matches. I'm John Retton with my review of AEW Dark. There were a couple things I didn't like, but overall the show wasn't bad. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. We start off with the radioactive Poppy himself, Danny Limelight, versus All Ego Ethan Page with Scorpio Sky on commentary. And since discovering Danny Limelight on New Japan Strong Programming, I've quickly become a fan of his. Whether he's in a multi-man match, a standard tag match, or a singles match, you give him just a couple minutes to shine. A multi-man match or 15 minutes to really shine and do some good stuff. And a singles match, he's going to show you something and show you his dedication. And I see a megastar. It's going to take a few years, but I see him becoming a megastar because he just exudes that confidence and that ability and that desire to get better. And since, he appeared on Primetime Live programming as well. And then he started appearing on AEW shows. And after seeing that showcase and seeing how, he was driven to succeed in the military, but then, raise his daughter and be a proud father and proud wrestler and get better and better, the sky is the limit, cliches all around. This guy is going to be a big goddamn star. I'm a big fan of Danny Limelight, and I'm absolutely rooting for him. And if any of the indie promotions in my area happen to bring him in, I'm going to make sure that I go to that show because I got to see that guy live. Because if he's that good, whether he's in front of no fans or a bunch of fans, I got to see how good he is live, and I'm sure he is. Anyway, Ethan Page, very good athlete. Bland character, in my personal opinion. Scorpio Sky, I love the guy. I don't know why they're a team. I really don't. Ethan Page left being a team in Impact to just become a member of a makeshift team, and Scorpio Sky left SCU to just become a member of another makeshift team. It's really weird. Now, the match wasn't that bad. Danny was a de facto face, and Ethan was the clear-cut heel. Springboard blockbuster for 2, and Danny did some good stuff. But eventually, Ethan hit the Eagle's Edge, 1, 2, 3, and then they get your July card rundown. And I hope that AEW draw fucking sellouts, for these July shows. Because after being in Daly's place and not having fans for a while, and then bringing fans back in gradually, and then having, decent crowds for the last few of their shows, I really, really hope some time away from Daly's place will give them a fresh coat of paint. The wrestlers can be inspired and the shows can get better. So we then get to Dante Martin versus Sonny Kiss. Hey, they let Sonny Kiss wrestle. Is he a great wrestler? I mean, it depends on your opinion of wrestling. I mean, he can do some cool flippy shit, and he's a very good athlete. And if he's featured with somebody that can do good stuff with him, like Dante Martin, Sonny can show that he actually can put on an entertaining match. And Sonny can do some stuff, and hopefully, since they realize this whole teaming with Janela is a fucking dumpster fire, and Janela is apparently injured, maybe they could feature Sonny as a singles wrestler. Is he ever going to be a champion? Probably not, but at least they're letting him do something. And Dante Martin eventually hit a flip over stunner, 1, 2, 3, but this wasn't bad. 2 for 2 so far. And then we get to Nyla Rose with the useless Vicky Guerrero versus Charlotte Renegade. Is she Robin Renegade's sister? Maybe. Probably. There was an attempt because it was a mauling, and then we got a beach bomb, 1, 2, 3. About it. Also, that knee drop off the top. That's very impressive by Nyla. We get Uno and Grayson of the Dark Order versus Shane Mercer and KTB. John Silver on commentary. My opinions on the Dark Order. It's nothing against the guys as athletes. I don't really care about the stable. Uno and Grayson are fine. Mercer, haven't really seen before. KTB did show some potential here. And Nightfall and KTB, 1, 2, 3. We then get to Wardlow versus Chandler Hopkins, who I actually think has a good look, and maybe they could feature him, but he's probably going to, I think, only 3 years in his career, and he was just there to be a Super Bowl for Wardlow, and he got choked out, because Wardlow said last night he was going to knock somebody out, and tonight he said he was going to choke somebody out. Now he's going to have that cage fight, that taped cage fight with Hager. Oh boy, that's not going to be very good. Wardlow needs to work with people that are better than Jake Hager. But anyway, we get Cesar Bononi with the Dolph Twin and friends versus Dylan McQueen. I mean, I don't really have a reason to care about this and something against these guys, but there was a pump handle toss and Bononi won. Fine. Is all right. Anyway, Kazarian with new music took on Jake Tucker, and Tucker tried to get his shots in, but Kazarian's like, no, I'm going to maul you. I'm the elite hunter. And he got the crossface chicken wing for the win. I love Kazarian. Got to meet him at an indie show about 2.5 years ago. Really nice guy. Anyway, KiLynn King versus Valentina Rossi. So Italian. Valentina Rossi. I thought it was Layla Gray at first. I'm like, no, she's doing Italian stuff. And Layla Gray should be featured in matches more. KiLynn King. Been very impressed with her rise, through the ranks and how much better she's gotten. I think she's only maybe 2-3 years into her wrestling career, and you can see the confidence growing. And she's got a look to where you can build around her eventually, but she is very good. She's improving. I've never seen Valentina Rossi before. Never seen her before. She exuded, some good heel personality. Like, I've got till 5, ref. That was pretty good. But eventually Kingdom Falls 1, 2, 3. We get a promo from Janela. Something about Bad Boy Summer. Whatever. Chaos Project, Serpentico and Luther versus the Gun Club. Billy and Colton. Billy Gunn won with a famouser. Billy Gunn is still winning matches in 2021. I have nothing against Billy Gunn. At least it's on YouTube. He's getting to work with his sons, but it's just whatever. Ty Conte versus Willow Nightingale. Ty is very good. Willow has potential. Her and Solo Darling were part of a tag match that I was really impressed with at Shimmer 112 Shimmer at the Collective. Where's Solo Darling, by the way? She should be brought in on AEW programming. Anyway, Ty kicks aplenty, and then DD Ty 1, 2, 3. 5 and Cult of the Dark Order versus the Acclaimed. Well, there was some comedy, and I like the Acclaimed, and they won after a mic drop. That's it. I don't really have much to this. It's not that I hated these matches, but some of them just kind of blend together. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Retlin. I'll see you soon.